I'm a little excited today because this is going to be my biggest unboxing ever. This is the most money I've ever spent at Tackle Warehouse. And we're fixing to unbox it, but on the downside we have one thing missing, and that is my rod. I ordered a rod from them and it's not in yet. I don't know where it's at. I've contacted them and they don't know where it's at. So they said they'll send me another one though. We got a rod missing and that's it. Hopefully everything else is in the box, so let's get to opening it. I spent $500 on this box. And so I'm ready to open it, and I hope you're just going to sit there and watch me open it. I hope you guys are excited to watch me open it. Gotta fix this. Does it look better? Yeah, it looks better. Alright, guys. I guess I could start off by saying a lot of this is I made a big order just to kind of get prepped for the whole start of the first half of the fishing season. So I got I got hooks. I was running out of hooks, so I got a bunch of Gamakatsu hooks here. And then I got me some all-terrain tackle football head jigs. I love these jigs. They're my favorite jigs, man. Absolutely great. I got black and blue and a 1/2 ounce. I got 2 black and blues. I got a, where's this one? A Manya's Magic. So it's like a black and purple. 1/2 ounce. I got another watermelon red and 1/2 ounce. That right there is my hands down favorite jig color. And it looks so sexy in the water. And then I got another 1/2 ounce in the watermelon red. And then I got another 1/2 ounce in the watermelon red. So I got 3 of those. And okay, here's another one. Another 1/2 ounce in the black and purple. That's a good summertime fishing jig color there. And then here's some more simple stuff. I got some bullet weights here, and what are these? 3/16 ounce bullet weights. These are just the cheap ones, like the dollar ones. And then I got some tungsten 1/2 ounce weights. I like to get a couple of tungsten for when I'm fishing deep, like on the ledges and whatnot. And that way, I keep just a couple in my box. Because you never know, whenever it's getting that time of year, you want to have something just like, you want as sensitive and the best chances you can have to feel every bite and every catch and every fish, whatever, you know. We got bobber stoppers. We got some Cumberland Prolers fish head spins. I got them in a 1/4 ounce and I got them in a 1/2 ounce. You know, this is good for a little shallow, and this is for throwing them on the ledges. So I hope these work good. They look pretty good. I like the way they look. Spinner size and blade size looks good. The hooks look actually stout on them. I was some bad comments I seen someone was the hooks were so, the wire was such thin gauge that big fish was bending them out. 3/16 ounce War Eagle swim bait heads. That's for throwing on my A-rig mainly. There should be some more like that in there. More 1/2 ounce tungsten. Got 2 5-inch watermelon red yum dingers. Got 6-inch watermelon red yum dingers. Got some watermelon red trick worms from Zoom. These are great for shaky heads. Also got them in red bug. Another bag of 6-inch Cincos or dingers. Green pumpkin blue trick worm. This is something I've been hearing a lot of. Is the Damaki rig. It's the one they was catching a lot on. What was the lake? Beaver Lake? No, not Beaver Lake. I don't remember where it's at. But anyways, it was Cherokee. This is where this rig kind of caught some popularity this year. So you can see it there. It's just like a thin fluke style swim bait. And you put on a jig head, light. Anyways, I got them. I fell in for it. Got a pack of creatures in black and red and green pumpkin red. Fishing line. That's all I throw right there. Seagar and Vizex. I got 2 things of 15 pound and a pound of 12. That's what I like to throw on my reels, guys. So if you want to know, there it is. This is all the swim baits. I got the Kia Tex just because I like the Kia Tex. I got the 4.3s and French Pearl, aka white. Then I got the 4.3s in Bluegill Flash, and I also got them in the blue, Pro Blue Red Pearl. So it's just like looks kind of like a Tennessee shad color in a way, with a little bit of purple in it. And then I got the 5/8 in the French Pearl, which is just kind of just more of a single, big solo thing here I got for throwing it by itself, not on the A-rig. There's more swim bait heads for my A-rigs. I got more of them. I got some more packs of the cheap bullet weights, because I mean they work as good as any. It's always good to have some. And some more bobber stoppers. Every time I buy a lot of crankbaits, I always get hooks to swap them out. I get the, let's see, what size are these? Size 2, size 4. I don't remember which one I got these for. I put the size 4 on the 1/2 ounce Strike King Red Eye Shads. I'm pretty sure that's what I put these on. The size 2 are for like the 2.5s or the bigger crankbaits. Anything bigger than that, I put the size 2 on. Pretty sure that's how I do it, guys. Spinner bait. Woo woo! Is that all I got? Chatterbait. Alright, I got 2 spinner baits here by War Eagle. I'll be honest, I actually seen Lake Fork guy throwing this one, and he was throwing it on his, I can't remember what video it was just like a month ago. I seen it and I was like, dang, that's a sexy spinner bait. So I had to grab one. I got one of them. I got it in a 3/8 and I got it in a 1/2 ounce. Sexy shad color. They look good, so I got me one. Got me some more dye. Been running out of that stuff. I always like to dip it on my shaky heads when I'm dragging, stuff like that. Just like to use it every now and then. Have to give me that edge, guys. Here's something I got as a co-angler in a tournaments. This is something that I feel like everybody should have. It's a little bit of G-juice. If you don't know what this is like when you hook a fish, you hook it in the throat, you hook it in the gills, it's bleeding, or you just bring it up from some deep water sometimes. Or sometimes you catch them just fine in the lip, and they're acting finicky in the live well, and they're acting like they want to die. They want to float around and kick around, you know. Or you give them a rough boat ride. Sometimes that's not good either. But this stuff is like crack for fish. Like I kid you not, this is good. And I got these little bottles. They have big bottles. They sell it in a gallon jug. Whatever you want, you can get it on there. But this stuff is great to have as a co-angler, because I've fished a lot of times and have a fish that's just on the verge of dying. And in the tournaments that I fish, when your fish dies, you're not allowed to release it. So therefore, you're going to have that fish in your live well, no matter how big or small, with a 4 or 8 ounce penalty. I can't remember what it is. So just keeping one of these in your bag. This is 1 ounce, and it can treat up to 60 gallons of water. So one of these bottles should last you all day easily if you ever have a bad fish. And that way, if you're in a scenario where you've got a fish dying or something like that, bloop, put a few drops of that in there, and it'll keep them alive. It brings them back to life. It makes them look even better than what they were when you pulled them out of the water. So I highly, highly recommend all you co-anglers out there that like to fish these tournaments, get you some of this stuff. And keep it in your bag, man. It might save you one day. Got our G-juice. Next, I got one of these Sims. This is just from some summertime fishing gloves here. I seen them on there and they was on sale, and I was like, why not, you know? Might as well get me some. They're supposed to be real thin, keep the sun. So I don't know about you, but my hands burn so bad right there on the back of them. It's ridiculous. These, I just thought they looked cool too. I mean, look at that. Let's get these. Let's get them all. How do you get them all? Oh, snap! Look at that. They snap together. Huh? Anyways, let's try them on and see how they fit. I got mediums. Usually I wear a medium-sized glove, so I got mediums. And let's see if they fit all right. So as you can see there, it's SPF 50, which pretty much means your hands are not going to get sunburnt with these bad boys on. They have holes in the hands here, so you can actually feel the rod a little better, or the reel, or whatever you just like to feel with your palms of your hands. I like that. I think that's a pretty cool feature. And it has the extra padding here and on the inside of your middle finger for whenever you're holding your rod or your reel or spinning reel, it doesn't rub them down. So that's actually kind of cool too. I like that. I'm gonna like these a lot, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna like these. Back to it. We got some Strike King 2-tap tungstens. These are my favorite rattle traps to throw, guys. My favorite. I got them in a couple colors, not many. I got in a, what is this? This is the Royal Purple 2-tap, 1/2 ounce. I really like the way that color looks. It's just an awesome looking color, and it seems to produce for a lot of good guys. I got it in that. I got them in Rayburn Red in a 1/2 ounce. And then I got it in the Rayburn Red in a 3/4. And there should be a Sexy Shad somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is. Sexy Shad 2-tap, 1/2 ounce. And then this is, I got me a Bandit 200 series. This is one of my favorite colors to throw this time of year on Kentucky Lake. The brown with the reddish orange belly or chartreuse belly. But I like the brown back. Especially around rocks and shallow stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's another one. There's another 2-tap. I got 2 of them. Next we got, I know I said first half of the season, but I had to get a 10XD crankbait. Got me a 10XD Sexy Shad. I had one of these and I lost it in like 18 foot of water in a brush pile. So I got me another one. If you guys don't remember my one video, I was actually throwing my 10XD and caught a 5 or 6 pounder in the last 10 minutes of the tournament. So you should go check that video out. Just make it pop up right now. Maybe, hopefully. Got me some chatterbaits. I got a bluegill color chatterbait and a Sexy Shad color chatterbait. Just your simple 1/2 ounce chatterbaits. Can't go wrong with those 2 colors. Got a new pair of pliers just because I wanted to be able to keep these a little more handy. My other ones, they fold out and they can be aggravating sometimes when you're in a hurry. I like these just because they're already, I can't get them off. Okay. Whopper plopper. I got the little one, but I am gonna get me some more as the season comes on. I'm definitely gonna get some bigger ones. This is the small one. It's the monkey butt color. Monkey butt. Monkey butt. And then I got me I got some new coil tags. I don't know how these things are gonna work. They was on sale for $5, and I don't know if they're gonna be worth anything at all. They're by Baker. It's Baker coiling kit. And I got them mainly because it was the clips. I wanted to swap out from going from putting holes in the fish's jaws and stuff to getting the clips. That way I could just clip them on their lip. And so this is the only ones on Tackle Warehouse that actually had the clip. And they was $5 and they look cheap. And they probably will be cheap and they probably won't work very good. But all I need them to do is just stay on there and just pretty much mark my fish for me. Only thing I was worried about is I was worried that these balls would be long enough. So we're gonna find out. Where's my knife at? I mean, look at this. That's probably like 6 inches long. That's the only thing I don't like about these is, you know, when I clip this on my fish, and the fish in the bottom of the live well, this ball is not going to float to the top. I'll have to dig my hand in there just to find this little bitty ball floating around. So that's one thing I don't like about it, but they are $5 and they are clip-on. So I'm going to try them and see how I like them. And last but not least, like I said earlier, apparently I spent enough money to where I got a free t-shirt as well. So if you spend like $500, you get a free t-shirt. That's about it, guys. That's all I got. That's all my stuff. This video is actually a lot longer than I thought it would. And that's when you have to sit here and look at each product and you have like 50, 60 products. It takes a while. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. It's just, this is kind of like what I like to buy and what I like to throw and what I use. You know, my fishing line, my baits, my jigs, my crankbaits, dye. I like to use the garlic sand to dye. That's about it. So be on the lookout for a tournament prepping video and a tournament fishing video. I have to have this tackle for tomorrow. I was gonna wait for my rod to come in, but I couldn't because I literally have a tournament tomorrow and I blast off in the morning. So I needed this like pronto. So be on the lookout, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Hit that like button. TNT Outdoors 2, I'm out. I will see you tomorrow when I'm bass fishing in my tournament. Hopefully I can use my new coil balls and all 5 of them.